My name is Elan Broadstone. I'm a senior detective, missing persons division. Normally, I work alone, but this time, I needed help from a specialist. Greystar's managing director of real estate, Jennifer Nagel. She has no idea what she's in for. Junior Detective Nagel met me at the scene of the crime to review the evidence we'd uncovered so far. Greystar regional mascot Cosmo was abducted from his property last night. He was present and accounted for when the last leasing professional locked up that evening. The silent alarm for the leasing office was triggered at 8:22 p.m., alerting leadership. When the crime scene was searched, a greasy rag was discovered on the floor near where Cosmo had been displayed. Overnight voicemail captured a strange bird noise that likely occurred while the thief was fleeing the scene.
Sorry, I don't know what that was.
Service records showed that a maintenance tech had been working in the apartment closest to the leasing office around the time of Cosmo's kidnapping. Detective Nagel and I brought this man in for some questioning.
What's your name, sir?
It's Micah.
What do you do here?
I don't know, I'm just fixing things. I'll do anything from fix, somebody's got some dishwashers that's got a part missing, I'll do that for a bit, or maybe fix an AC, or sometimes I'm like, just push the on button, and...
Now you like to take the easy way, is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say the easy way, I would just say the more smart way.
So, being a maintenance tech, you've got a key to get you into any room in this...
Oh, I can go anywhere on this property.
Where were you the night of the robbery between 8:20 and 8:25 p.m.?
That's a good question.
8:20, 8:25 p.m. That's easy. I was down at Plum at 302. I had an oven out, so who do they call? Micah, the fixer. I pop down there and get one of those pots down from the maintenance building. I go in there, boom, bada bing. I get that thing fixed. They're having turkey dinner that night.
8:25 p.m. fixing an oven? I don't buy it.
Hey, maybe they eat late. I don't ask these questions. I just fix. I'm a fixer.
We did find something at the scene of the crime. Does this look familiar to you?
That's your run-of-the-mill maintenance rag.
Yeah. Why don't you give that a whiff? Give it a sniff. What do you smell?
You've probably seen an oven or two. I'm not gonna lie.
Greasy oven rag.
What'd you say your last name is?
Oh, it's Khan. Micah Khan. Like I can fix it.
Say it again.
Micah Khan.
A little faster.
Micah Khan.
Little higher pitch for me. Little higher pitch.
Micah Khan.
This tech was certainly a con, but was he a thief? We needed to conduct some more interviews. An eyewitness placed a resident outside the leasing office around the time of Cosmo's disappearance. We decided to pay this woman a visit at her beautifully maintained yet affordable Greystar apartment.
Can you tell me your name, please, ma'am?
Yes, Kim Shepard.
What do you do for a living, Miss Shepard?
I'm in customer service, so, just always making sure that customers are happy and satisfied.
Where were you the night of the robbery between 8:20 and 8:25 p.m.?
Oh, that's a very specific time. I think that night I'd had an issue with my bike. Driving home, I ride my bike back from work to and from work. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, I just got terrible allergies. No, as I was saying, something happened with my bike that night. The chain popped off the gear. So I think I was fixing that in the parking lot around that time.
Chain, you say? You keep it nice and oiled up?
Oh, yeah.
Does this look familiar to you?
Oh, well, yeah, I think so. I don't know if it's my exact one, but of course, I have my little backpack.
Don't take that from me.
All right.
Give it a sniff.
Yeah, it's actively grease on there. So I can't say that it's mine, but I've used cloths like this on my bike before.
You also can't not say that it's yours.
I guess not. Am I free to go?
You live here. We're free to go.
This resident Kim, if that is her real name, didn't know which way was up. Was she the type that would take a wrong turn down a bad path and steal Cosmo? We needed more answers. We needed to talk to the last person to see Cosmo in his rightful place. The leasing professional who locked up last night.
Can you tell me your name and your full name, please, ma'am?
Abby Wood.
Ma'am, do you recall anything strange happening between 8:20 and 8:25 p.m. on the night in question?
No, I was gone.
You were gone.
Yeah, I left at 8:15.
Okay. Did you see anything as you were leaving that might be of interest?
Yeah, I saw one of our new tenants out in the parking lot fixing her bicycle, and I waved at her and said goodbye.
What's that book you've got there?
Oh, I just got into bird watching, so.
Do you know any bird calls yet?
Not yet.
Never heard this one before?
I mean, that does sound like a bird call, but not one that I'm really into.
Yeah, it's some kind of call. It's a call for help. One more question. Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, that's one of the rags we have here in the office. I used one to clean up the pizza party we had that night.
Pizza's very greasy.
Well, we finally had everything we needed. I was confident Detective Nagel was ready to crack this case wide open. We gathered up all the suspects and kept them waiting in suspense.
Detective, we've reached the end of our investigation, and it's about time for us to hear who you think stole Cosmo. But first, let's review all of the evidence we gathered today. So first, we have this greasy rag. What else do we know?
Oh, I love that.
It's fun to do, isn't it?
It's weird.
Yes, very weird. And also, the silent alarm was triggered at 8:22 p.m. So given all of the evidence, all of the interrogations, Detective Nagel, who stole Cosmo?
It had to be Kim. It had to be the resident.
Kim, the resident, get up here.
Of course it was me. I stole Cosmo and I do it again too. I actually work at Lincoln Properties, and when all my coworkers heard that Greystar brought in Cosmo, we had to have him. So I did what I had to do, and I do it again. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you pesky detectives and Greystar.
Thanks to some crack detective work from myself and Detective Nagel, Cosmo was returned safely to his property. He's still reaching for the stars. Remember, don't let Cosmo fall into the wrong hands, unless you want me showing up at your property to ask, "Where's Cosmo?"